So what I'm about to do right now is just give you a visual of that experience of going house shopping. Of course, you're going to go to different um, areas. You're going to drive down and see what the traffic is like for different areas. Just like so, you're going to have your pencil and paper ready. You're going to go through different neighborhoods. This is a little bit of footage through a neighborhood that I went through, and I was just checking out the area, checking out neighbors and the qualities of the streets, looking at the quality of the cars. It's a pretty nice neighborhood, right? Or just looking at everything. There's pretty nice houses too. But just looking at everything in the neighborhood, just to get a feel of what type of neighborhood I would like to stay in. Of course, in this one, more than likely is a HOA. If you're looking at the neighborhood and how they upkeeping the grounds and upkeeping the yards and just period. You pretty much bet that there's a HOA in that particular community. And not saying that communities can't stay looking nice without a HOA. I'm just saying that most of the time when you have a HOA, and it's a pretty good community as far as like keeping everything together. This is a house. I mean, of course, when you come up to a house, you're not going to go straight to the back. So this is how you address a house. You basically drive up and just like that, you look around, look at the yard, look at the roof, make sure that the roof, look at all around the outside. Some people buy areas for a house. Some people are just buying a community. They just want to get in where they fit in a nice community that's upcoming. If they have one of those shoe guards, you're going to put one of them shoe guards on to cover your feet as you walk through the house, I'm sorry. Look around, look at the ceiling, look at the floor. It's actually a nice looking home. Look at the corners. Just check for certain things. See termites in the house, then it's not a deal breaker all the time, but it's definitely something you need to get checked out, right? Looking through the doors, making sure the layout is exactly how you would like for it to be. And no house is perfect. I mean, this house, you didn't build this house, so of course it's not going to be exactly how you wanted it to be. But the question is, does the house work out for you? You turn on the water. You can do that. Just make sure if you're turning on the water at the checking this area too, making sure it's caulked good in those areas. Make sure the caulk is good. You can flush the toilet. I don't like doing is turning on waters and flushing the toilets on second floors, being that what if something leaks. But at the same time, you got to check out the house. But usually the inspector will do all that as well, check to make sure there's no leaks. All right, so look, as I try to open up this particular window, that's going to be something that comes up on the inspection, and they're going to want the sellers to fix that, or somebody's got to fix it, because we have to be able to exit the house in case of a fire or anything like that, exodus. Now look at this one. This one came open a little bit easier than the other one, so this one might actually pass, and it can stay open without falling back down. So that's a good window. And I go back later and lock that up. All right, so as you walk through and you checking out the area, checking out the openness of a house, if that's what you want. You go into the kitchen, looking at the backyards, the nice backyards, and looking at the island for your cookers out there. You're looking around looking for certain things to make sure it's functional for you, right? There is no perfect house, but it could be a perfect house for you, right? So that's all you're really worried about. That's what you focused on, because you're really buying a house, but you're buying an area. You're buying a community, so you can get things set up for years to come. Look at the big old backyard. You're looking around. Is this the type of community that you want to stay in? I bet it is. This particular house has 2 balconies. Pretty nice. Okay, so let's go to the garage. You want to test the doors, make sure they operate. But at the same time, amendment to address repairs, all that's going to be going on the amendment to address repairs. That if there's anything wrong with the house, that's after the inspection. So the inspector is going to check all these things. That's what you're paying them for, right? You check the dates for the water heater. You check everything to make sure that, there you go. You check the dates to see. And these water heaters, if you keep them up, man, if they were kept up good, they can last for 25 years, really. But just listen to whatever your inspector is telling you. He or she is gonna school you on that. All right. So you want to go upstairs to go upstairs, checking out everything. It's pretty big rooms. I always recommend for you to take a tape measure with you and first measure your own room at your own house. Is it too big or is it too little? So you can compare when you go into a house that's for sale and you have to measure the rooms, then, rooms look a little bit smaller when there's nothing in it. So you want to always have your measurements together so you can get a good idea because you never can tell. Now, this is a pretty big master, so you know this one is big, but there's some rooms that you may think is too small, but it's really the same size that you have right now. It's just that there's nothing in it right now. So always have your measurements ready. This is the second balcony on this one. When you're looking around, look at the second balcony, things like that. And, you're just going to go through and look at the bathrooms. If it's something that you particularly like, these are the things you look at. You're looking at the layout. You're looking at, you're looking for signs here and there. Um, I know most houses are going to need a little bit TLC, but this house didn't really have nothing wrong with it for the most part. But I'm not an inspector. That's for an inspector to really know for the most part of what's going on. Looking at corners, if you're paying top notch dollar, then you might want to. Yeah, so you're going through here and you're just looking around, looking at the layout. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you an idea of, how you to walk through a house when you're looking at houses and trying to scope out on what you like and what you dislike. Always keep a notepad with you. Always have something that's going to pretty much, so you can bounce off, because after a while you see so many houses, all the houses are starting to look together. They all starting to look the same. And after a while, the more houses you see, the more frustrated you're going to get. So really look at houses, think smart, not harder. Just because you've seen a lot of houses don't mean you're doing something. Have your mind made up and don't be too indecisive, because this market is crazy. It's crazy. This is a seller's market right now. So understand that when you're coming in the game. But anyway, hope you enjoy that. You guys have a good one. And my information, you can always get in touch with me at esau.davis@nacared.com. And then my number 704-574-6827. I would love to work for you, or work with you per se, to go and find that dream home that you always wanted. I hope this helps you out. Have a good day.